Okay, my name is Mike Manley.
Hey, my name's Matt Blagg.
I'm working with the Bill Glass Behind the Walls Prison Ministries.
It's more than just a prison ministry, please hear me. It's also evangelism training. Here's what they do. I tell people it's kind of like a freak show for Jesus. Pulls into this prison. They have motorcycles, NASCAR, tightrope walkers. People like you and me go in and are there mainly to let them know that God loves them and has a plan for their lives.
We have these little tracks that we follow that we get information from them on how they feel about Christ, how their relationship is with Him, if they have one with Him. If they don't, then we have a process we go through that we help them to learn how they can have that relationship with Him.
Being an entertainer and a singer, I'll put on a show. They may pair me up with maybe an NFL player or an athlete or an ex-junkie or someone that has a story. And we just let these people know that God has a plan for their life and they can change their life. And then I may say, hey, how many of you would like the same information that changed my life 30 years ago? Huddle around my teammates and let them share this information with you. And then we have a chance to share the gospel with them. So it's more than just prison ministry, it's evangelism training. And it helps churches teach their people how to share their faith. Here's the fact, only 3% of Christians ever share their faith. That's pretty dismal when you think about it. So we're trying to change that through just training and showing people how to share their faith. And then you have a built-in opportunity wherever you're at.
Wow, this is a great ministry. I personally got involved. I kind of got pushed into it, but I'm glad I did, because once I got into it, you go into these prisons and you meet these men that are, maybe they're in there for a short time, they're being released soon, maybe they're in there for life, but they all have a hope and desire to know Jesus for the most part. I don't think I've met any one of them yet that have just absolutely just turned us away. They really do have that hope and desire to meet Jesus and to just have that relationship with Him.
On my 30th birthday, 1997, you can do the math, I had the opportunity to go for the first time with Bill Glass as a platform guest, as a singer. And since then, it's become an integral part of my life over the last 27 years. When I go and sing these songs, and I don't sing Christian music, I may sing rock and roll, pop, blues, that kind of stuff, Motown, that's kind of my wheelhouse. I see God use this to connect with a crowd, draw them in, and then we can share the good news of the gospel with them. The thing about prisoners is that most of them have been beaten down their whole life. Most of them come from a terrible family life. They've been told that they don't matter. They've been told that they're second rate, and they don't know how to get out of this cycle of poverty and lack of education. So the fact is without a change of heart, the recidivism rate, them going back to prison, is as high as 87%. But with a change of heart, that recidivism rate goes down by 60%. And that is amazing that we have an opportunity to be a part of that. Here's a story. A few years back, I was in Parchman, Mississippi. It's where that John Grisham book, The Chamber, if you ever seen that book or seen the movie with Gene Hackman, it's where that was filmed. There's a gas chamber there, and it's a big farm, and a prison farm. And I got sent to do a program in the HIV unit. And these were men who've kind of been locked off in a corner of the world and forgotten about. And I wasn't quite sure what to expect. We went in and did the show, had a great time. The last song we did was Amazing Grace. And I closed my eyes while I'm singing this song. And I opened my eyes and I happened to see all these men. A lot of them had tears running down their faces, had their hands raised. We kind of had church break out. And right in the middle of that, God spoke to me as clearly as He ever has and said, Matt, the thing that's amazing about grace is that it's for everyone. Not just the squeaky clean people that go to church, but the people we consider to be at the bottom of the barrel, it's for them too. So why I love this ministry is, one, it teaches us as Christians how to share our faith, which is what we should be doing. We have the good news. We should be passing it on every chance we get. And two, it offers these people who have been locked away, who have been beaten down, who've been told they're second rate their whole lives, that there is hope for them, and that hope can change their life and set them free from the inside out.
I guess I've always been really into missions. From my youth, it was ingrained in me. We had programs through our church that I went to growing up, that we went out into our community and just helped, like the shut-ins, the elderly. We went in and cleaned their homes, just visited with them, just had that, that fellowship with them. We'd buy them groceries, fix their houses, just a lot of different things. And over the years, I've always tried to find situations where I can help somebody where it didn't cost me anything more than just my time, usually. And it's just so gratifying to be able to do things like this.
This is something I'm passionate about. Hopefully you can see why, because it's become a big part of my life, my family's life. It's changed the way I live my life, and I hope it can do that same thing for you too.
To get involved with this ministry is pretty easy. You can go to Bill Glass Behind the Walls on .com, and you can sign up through there. We have avenues through the church here. You can contact me. I can help you walk through the process of getting involved.
Here's what I need you to do. Go to theroad.tv/reach, and you can find out more information, or catch me and I'll be more than happy to tell you about it too. Thanks.